This is the button. This is it right here. Hey, what's up, everybody? We are gonna play some D&D. What do we got tonight? Waterdeep Under Siege. Yeah, and you guys are in Undermountain with a goat. Can you hear us now?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the blank guy right there? What's going on with him? The guy, right, is he right there on your
I think
guys'
he's
screen?
lost in the woods.
Could be over there. It depends
My
on how
camera's
we.
pointing the wrong way,
Oh, there we go.
and I-
There's the.
and I'm
Holy
stuffing my
cow, that's
face.
Sasquatch in the
That's all
woods,
right.
is what I'm saying.
All right, so we're gonna play some D&D. You remember last session? There was some manticores. They're on the map.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's where we kind of left off. But Sven's gonna be late, so who wants the honor of running his character for a few rounds, maybe 20 minutes? So far, Morcal does. Yep, it is.
I definitely don't.
It is Valtrix tonight. Let me release his character real quick. Orak.
Sweet. Player is not loading for me.
What's that?
Sidescape
The
player?
Skype web player is not loading for me.
Hmm.
It's sitting there spinning.
Huh. Let's see.
Like it initially loaded. Anything coming through for you guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, so
it's
just
working
I
fine.
heard it.
It's Sunspots or Gremlins, Metacuri.
one or the other.
Yeah,
Sunspots.
somebody turned down the little volume thing on my headphones right here. I guess when I set them down, it was probably leaning on something that turned the volume all the way down. So.
Yeah, I do that too sometimes. I always forget it's up there. So yeah. So you guys, is there a good description of this room? Let's see. Not that window, not that window. Three large piles of soiled, torn tapestries and curtains intermixed with humanoid bones and broken bits of stone serve as beds for the manticores. And I think when you guys like open the door and they kind of look up at you like cats kind of do, all three of them kind of let out
Meow.
a meow meow.
Let's see what would we know about manticores?
Uh,
History, survival. What would it be?
I would say nature,
Nature.
or since they're kind of I would let you probably roll a history check too, if you want to.
I think it's
If it makes
probably
sense.
about the same for me. Yeah, it's the same.
Dalgren says, "Aren't they cat folk?" Marley thinks that they're oh yeah, an S too. S is like they hunt. They like to hunt. So manticores are generally have a bad attitude. Um, Most people recognize them as a monster in every sense of the word. They have like a humanoid head, the body of a lion, and wings of a dragon. And their bristling mane stretches down the creature's back. And its long tail ends in a cluster of deadly spikes that can impale prey at impressive range. Um, they're fierce killers and
I take
hunt
the dodge
far and
action.
wide. And they look up and they all growl at you. Rawr! They're looking, they haven't hit their
Easy,
initiative
easy.
yet. Would you want to move?
Well, if we back up, we can at least narrow them in.
Yep.
Give them less ability to maneuver.
Can we just back up and close the door?
Yeah.
We can certainly do
That's
that.
Dahlgren's plan.
Well, let's leave the door open. Let's see where this leads. These are like certainly intelligent enough to have a conversation.
And
with
I
them.
like how everyone's like moving back and it's Marley's turn. Because we are on round one.
Oh yeah, we're already in combat. You know what? Marley's gonna go. Hey, fellas.
It's kind of funny to see though. Everybody's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
What's going on? Like we're just making our way through. We're not gonna bother you at all. So we're gonna back on out of here. Yeah.
So one of them says, "You smell like fresh meat to me."
You smell like hairballs and stuff, and Marley's gonna viciously mock this one.
Marley, are you wearing that meat cologne again?
Actually, am I wearing that? I've been rubbing some meat.
No comment. Look on the cheese.
Okay. So moving right along. Can we? With that, we sure can. Give him that. He succeeds, and Marley skedaddles out the door.
He says, "If you beg for your lives, we promise to kill you quickly."
Well, that's what I was going to tell you. You haven't met my friend S yet. S, take it from here. Hey, look, it's S's turn.
S's turn. Now, these guys are not flying, correct?
They're still like laying on their bed, kind of. They haven't had a turn yet. It's a 20 on round one.
Right. Well, S is not going to leave anybody out exposed. So he is going to stand there and take the dodge action, basically to try and protect Orig and Morkel's retreat if they want to.
You think it's Dalgron that's going to run the furthest?
Yeah.
So this one says, "Let's see if we can soften up one that doesn't have armor on it." And it's going to take flight. I say it's going to get up in the air. Not in the dirt. Up in the air. I'm going to say 20 feet about now, and it's going to start moving this direction.
And how high is the ceiling?
Burr, 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 burr. It is pretty high. 80 feet.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like a big dome up there. And this thing is also going to chuck a couple of tail spikes. I'm going to see if this little lizard thing over here is squishy or not. Ooh! It's squishy, all right. As this thing comes
Damn!
flying right at you, and sticks right in your thigh for like 18 points of damage, which you're like the spores just like batted away.
Wow.
Your ninja spores or whatever. And he seemed like swing his tail back around, and he chucks another one at you. That one too hits you, and you think this one might draw some blood.
Ow!
Yeah. And fortunately for you, S kind of steps in a little and takes the third one at him.
Of course, they crit fail against you.
and it,
And I flip them off with both fingers.
and like S like, what do you got for a weapon in your hand right now?
I have my sword drawn.
Is it?
It's lit. Oh yeah,
So
it's always lit right now.
S takes his sword real quick. He goes ping and knocks one of them tail spikes right back towards the mana core, and it makes him like kind of dodge a little, like duck a little, like dodge, dip, duck, and dive. So yeah, tail spikes, no joke. And I think he's gonna kind of finish his move up in the air, right there. Orag.
Okay, Oreg will pull out his crossbow, and he's gonna take a shot at this guy way over there,
This
or his
one's
short bow. Sorry, not crossbow.
This one's like getting up, and it looks a little bit bigger than the other two. It says, "Ooh, I like when my prey fights back."
And he's just gonna come and move back here, and bonus action try to hide behind this pillar. Do you need a roll for that?
You can roll it later if it comes
Okay,
up.
if it comes up. All right.
Fancy footwork. Ah. This one says, "It's been a while since we've eaten fresh meats. That looks tasty to me."
Where is this one?
Uh,
'Cause my dark vision 60 can't see it.
it can see you guys as it's lifts up and you guys hear another one take flight if you can't see it.
Nope.
Let me put him up. And he too is chucking some tail spikes that way. Poor dodged and a hit. And fortunately for S, he is still dodging. Oh, he dodged a crit. It was like going right towards you, and you like, pshing! Hit it with your shield. And Morcal, he like spikes all stuck in you, like, oh!
Yeah,
that could have been worse. That could have been worse. Thank you, Spores.
Right? I don't like this whole taking damage thing. That's no good. So he's gonna back up. Yeah, get back there a ways. And
You crowd
yeah,
next to Oryx. "Excuse me," Oryx, like, "I'm hiding here. I'm trying to hide here. What are you doing?" You know, he's squeezing.
this is my spot. Find your own spot. I would like to use conjure animals. And let's get a couple of CR1, two CR1 beasts.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, sorry. I know that's more work for you, Drake.
I lost my sight tone. NPCs, let's see. That's a skull. By CR, by type. Beast. Manicure probably can look it up faster than anybody. He's not paying attention. Huh?
You want a CR1 beast?
Yeah, what do we want? Construct. Where? I passed it. Damn it. Beast. CR1. How about, what's a Shockwing? We used those before. You like those things?
Sure.
They're flying, right? That's perfect for this thing,
Yeah.
right?
Sounds great.
And how many of them?
2. And let's put them
Two.
like
Oops.
just inside the door on either side.
On either side of the guy
So-
in plate mail.
Yeah. So like one there and one down by Dahlgren.
All right, hold on. I gotta close these up. All right, I got them in the combat tracker. Shockwing number 14 is. Where'd you say I wasn't looking at the map?
Oh, like there?
Okay, hold on. Where's the other one? Shockwing 14 and Shockwing 10. Are they friendly? What?
Yes. And they go on their own initiative.
Oh,
Mods. Nice.
like that?
Yeah,
Is that what you think?
yeah, that's good. Looks good.
All right, so these things like what? Like form out of like spores? Like.
Yeah, exactly. They just kind of, the mold and all that stuff that's around just kind of forms into these moths. It's almost like they take off from the mold that's gathered around in this, ancient place.
Oh, this. Oops, why are we lagging a little bit? Oh, these things are like little charges of electricity coming out of them. All right, so this one gets up and it's like, ooh, I smell an appetizer. And it too is going to take flight, but rapidly move this direction. This direction. So I'm going to say moves 30 feet and it's up 25. No, 15. I think it's like kind of swooping towards the moths. How high up are the moths? Are they just like at the ground or
Yeah, I think they're going to start at the ground level.
what would you say they're like 5 feet? Right? Oh, I guess if they're at ground level, they're no feet. All right, and this one is, I guess, chuck and tail spikes. I'm gonna do 1, 2, and 3, one each. Everybody right there gets a tail spike. All right, the first one comes flying at shocking wing 14, hits it, kind of like sticks into it, but it doesn't kill it. The second tail spike at the number 10 is also a hit. And 7 points to that one. And the last one's to S, who is still dodging, causing all kinds of havoc with his fumbles going on. Dodge is kind of a pretty good tactic, I think, sometimes. It really
Can
is.
be. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you know you're gonna get attacked like 10 times and you take dodge, it's like awesome.
Like a +5 to your AC.
Dahlgren is going, since this one moved closer, he's going to cast a Sacred Flame at it. See if he can hit him. And he failed.
Ooh,
And then
it's been a
Then
while
Dahlgren's-
since I ate a priest.
yeah, that's why he's going to move back some. 25 to there.
You already had it passed.
Right.
All right, so these things are just like getting mad. All right, the Shockwing. Do they act on DM's discretion, or do they do what you tell them to do, or what?
They do follow my commands.
So
And
number 10 says, hello, I can't speak. It says, dee 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 dee.
well, first he goes over and he flits around S's sword for a minute because because of the light.
Ooh,
Uh,
ooh.
and then
I did-
he's gonna back up to oops. Why is that not
Sorry,
working?
I was
Oh, okay. There we go. And
I was
just
trying to flutter him around
oh,
S.
we're both trying to move him. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and he's just kind of like flitting up around the top of the pillar here.
They're trying to get the freaking damn spike out of him too. He's like,
And can you share their sheets with me, Drake?
I can put them on your journal tab if you want.
Sure.
Well, then you'd have to re-add them to the combat tracker from the journal tab. So you,
Yeah, it's
just kinda
okay.
one-off.
They're not gonna be too much around. So multi-attack charge. I was just seeing, does he want to do if he's got a range or anything, but I don't think so.
I don't think they do from trying to remember when I played him before, but he'll just dodge up there for now. And then I can't pass my turn because
Yeah, I got it.
okay. Thanks.
All right, Marley, top of round 2.
Yes, it's still out there, huh?
And if you could release Orig when you get a chance, please.
Hey.
Oh, I did.
No, I have to do it.
Oh, you have to do it. Okay.
If you do it, you just don't have control of it no more. That's all. You're like, I'm done, but I still have to. Wow.
Yeah.
Let's see,
Yeah.
delete. No, not delete. Oh, shit. No, I'm kidding.
Got a new player.
Marley. His name. I call him Amari Lee all the time. And my wife was saying it sounds like I'm calling him Marley. Amari Lee.
Marley.
Marley.
Marley works. Marley's a good name.
So she was calling him Marley today.
Marley's going to cast Mirror Image on himself. And continue to move back in this hallway. Not as far as he can go. And say, come on, S, let's go.
But I want to kill these guys.
Well,
But I want to
you can
kill
choose
these
not
guys.
to pay attention to Marley at all.
S is going to close that door and step back in that doorway and take the dodge action.
Draw him in, draw him in.
That's the goal. And if they want to stay away, then I'll just pull out my bow and start shooting them. But
Oh, somebody drew it with 2 doors. Nice. Fancy footwork. This one is I'm gonna start moving this direction and kind of start curving a little, but it's dropping down. I think it's gonna drop down to about 10 feet off the ground. And it dumps its 3 spikes at you. Basically,
I still can't. There it is. I was like, I still can't see it.
basically doing a flyby, right? Heading that direction. And 2 tail spikes at S, and the last one at the shock wing. Because I kind of imagine they're just like, like real fast, coming off their tail.
I'll eventually run out of tail spikes.
They get 24 each.
Yeah, so it's 8 rounds. So you
Wait.
wait 8 rounds.
Just 8 rounds. All right, so this is the first tail spike coming at S. Wait, you're not? Are you still dodging? What happened?
Heck yeah. Still dooging. I'm blocking the doorway and dooging.
Damn it! The Dooger. Tail Spike 2.
Eener,
Ooh, that one got
Ooh.
you. Got you like you're holding the door and it like hits you right in the hand. You're like, ow! Yeah, 5 points of damage to your hand. You're like, ouch! And the last one's at this Shockwing because it looks like it's trying to, it's got its claw out too, like it's gonna like grab that thing, like it wants to eat it. It doesn't know it's summoned, right? They're not super smart. But the tail spike is a hit on it. It's heavily wounded. Alright, Dalgron. You can see this thing out there buzzing around.
Yeah, I think I'm going to let me hit him with another sacred flame. See if he can come closer. And he failed again. Kind of pissing him off out there.
Them sparkly banana dice. Sparkly
First
banana
words out of Amari's mouth are going to be pissing him off out there.
And then that's going to be the end of Dahlgren's turn right there. Oh, no, actually, yeah, I'll do it next time.
Magical gate. Oh, this one's heading this way too. Let's see. I think it's gonna try to grab this wing thing. Multi-attack. Yeah, so it like claws at this thing, trying to grab it as it's flying up. Shockwing. Oh yeah, it like hits it, grabs a hold of it with its claw. It's like flapping around on its claw, and he just tries to hit it with his other claw. And he just starts grinding it with his claws.
Oh, I think he's a goner.
Is it still alive?
He's still alive.
And then it's got it both in its claws, kind of fluttering around, and it tries to bite it. Rah! He's looks over at his buddy. You want some of this? Does it like go away because it's summoned?
Yeah, he goes, I was one day from retirement, and then explodes.
Does it turn into like a mouthful of mold or something?
Uh,
Back to spores.
yeah, exactly. Back to where it came from. Manticore has a mouthful of just, mold and fungus now.
That tastes like your butt. Starts pissing out. Shockwing number 14.
That's the dead one.
Goes. Orahag.
So what are the size of these doors? With the one that's open, are they able to fit through it as it shows on the map?
What do you mean the manticores?
Yes.
Well, yeah, I mean there's a big ass freaking lizard dude in the blocking it though, but
Okay.
yeah, they
And
could squeeze in there, if they wanted to. I don't even know if they would have to squeeze too much. Yeah, their wings are kind of the problem here. The big ass dragon wings.
I'm going to shoulder more kill out of the way a little bit and shoot this one. Now is
All three of them are flying, just to let you know, so they're not like trying to get in the doorway yet. They're just buzzing by right
Right.
now.
You
So
could
he
just
hid.
ask politely. There's no need to be rude.
Well, I was here first, and I hid, That's why he couldn't see me.
Oh, give me
The
your stealth check. See if you are hidden to this very perceptive manticore. A 15. Well, I beat his 11 perception, so.
okay.
So
So
just
I'm gonna
so you
take a quick shot.
know, even if you rolled a 1, you would still succeed against these things. So you can just run around and hide anywhere you want. Your fumble. Oh, it was your second roll, anyways. The fumble was. You shoot this thing and then freaking right in the freaking snoggin. It's like, ouch, that hurts, ouch.
And then I'm going to move around. This is something S and I have worked on before, trying to using him as bait, and then once they pass me, I can attack him in the back. So I'm going to move here and then hide just in case it works and they come through the door. So I'll pass and give you my roll. So the machine will have it. Let's see, stealth.
Yeah, I think this one's going to chuck a couple of tail spikes at ass here. Of course, not having any luck. 3 tail spikes, bing, bang, bang, doesn't hit shit. And he's gonna continue flapping this way. I think he's probably kind of climbing and turning like he's gonna circle back around. Climbing over his buddies, you don't want to crash into him. And Markel.
Okay. I'm gonna move up so I can get a clear shot. Just move up to there, and do I have a clear shot at shoulder high from there?
Or a shot with what?
Oh, decaying reach. So it's a spell with an attack roll.
I'd give him a -2 because you're through the large creature below him, right? He's up in the
Sure.
air. There's a 20, and you're shooting through that. So a -2, I think, is comfortable for it.
Okay. Yeah. Let's try it anyway.
I mean, their armor class isn't that great, anyways.
Let's see what happens.
That's a hit.
That's gonna work. All right. So he's gonna take some damage.
Oh,
He can't regain hit points. I don't know if that matters.
and
And then I'm gonna move
only if chat's
back
starting
here.
to heal him or something. If Gorgio shows up, then you just kind of prevented him.
Oh, we don't need that.
All right, what's the Shockwing? Is it gonna go out on a murdering spree now?
No, it's gonna stay there and wait for the manticores to come to us. So he'll take the dodge action again.
He's wanting to proboscis. Here, you can look at his sheet, at least, right?
There we go. Yes, thanks.
All right, Orag.
So Orag is anti-biscus, not proboscis. And I'm going to open the door. Shoot.
I have never. hello. The one up in the air is like, oh, trying to get away too. He's like heading this direction. Does not get away from that one as you hit him. Oh.
And then I'm going to shut the door and hide again.
You weren't hidden from him?
Well, when the door opened, I am just presuming he saw me. I don't know that I could stay hidden then while I'm opening the door.
Sure.
So if I'm wrong,
I
then
mean,
Drake,
I mean,
he is Drake Pate.
technically, yeah. So technically, you can't close the door because you only can use one manipulate object per round, and you open the door already. So I will allow you to close the door with your bonus action, though. See, I'm giving.
Okay, there you go. Nice.
Drake gives.
Although open and closing the door at the same time could be one fluid action.
No, this is a heavy ass door, and you had to let go of the door to shoot your bow. I mean,
All right.
all right,
Cool.
Shockwing
Thank you.
10, still dodging.
Exactly.
It's a Star Trek door.
Those restaurant doors.
Spaceballs.
All right. Well, this one is going to it's going to fly over here and drink a potion of greater healing. I don't know what it's going to do. It's going to land over here. So it's going to.
Hey, those are our
Great,
potions.
because he can't regain hit points.
I know, right?
So he just wasted his potion.
He lands over here and he starts freaking whining that he hurts. And I think he's gonna then come walking back this way. He's growling and he sounds mad. He's like, and he says something in some gibberish cat crap.
Some gibberish cat crap.
And he too is gonna take the dodge.
I'm going to
action.
kill you right meow.
Right meow? Did you say right meow?
Right meow.
Right,
All
Ash. You
right,
got two of them that are actually the one right in front of the door. You can barely make out like his feet, right? Because he's up 20 feet up high.
Well, I'm taking a step forward. Okay, perfect. And I am going to kind of throw my sun sword, disable it, throw it behind me. Try not to chop off Morkill's foot. And pull out my longbow, and I'm going to take a couple of shots at shoulder high.
You see shoulder high's
Longbow
like
very much.
he like flings his wings in front of him and he just like as you point his bow he like flings his wings in front of him and he's taking the dodge
It
action.
doesn't help.
It doesn't. It's like oh, phew, it goes right through his wing, right into his shoulder.
And I am going to use my trip attack combat maneuver.
You can use
which
trip
does not
attack at
require-
range.
It does. It says when you hit a creature with a weapon attack. So it's like I hit him in the knee or something. Took an
You hit
arrow
him-
to the knee. So I am going to.
These guys are not immune to being prone, I don't think either. They're just
Nope.
got wings, right?
Oh, crap damage. But,
5 points.
See if he.
Yeah.
He succeeds. And you know what? I am going to. That was the first shot. I'm going to take my second shot on Magical Gate.
You see, like he sees like his boys hanging down.
And he missed.
You-
Then I'm going to Action Surge. And I'm going to do it again.
Oh, this time you
And I'm
hit him in
also
the
going
boys.
to Trip attack. I want to knock this guy out of the sky.
That's why you're aiming at his boys.
Yep.
Ouch, 13 points.
And come
No, he goes down. He's like,
Yeah,
meow.
2d6 falling damage.
I'm gonna say he crashes into you though. Give me an acrobatics check.
Oh crap. Okay, I'm all right with that.
A 12. That's good enough. You like jump back a little as he crashes like 2d6 2d6 9 points of freaking squish fall damage. Um but I'm gonna
And then I get
say yeah, he's in this square.
one last shot.
Alright, let me give him
And
his
yeah,
9
9
damage.
points.
Alright.
He's not feline very well.
Was it that one that took the
Oh, that's
damage?
the wrong
Because you
one.
just put him on
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I don't care if you give him damage too.
Sure.
But
Yeah. Spread the love.
Okay. That guy.
all right. And then I'm gonna take my last shot at fancy footwork. And I'm gonna trip attack again.
Try to
Just
get these
because.
guys.
Get them out of the air. Oh, good hit.
It does work.
Nice.
Alright, so this guy's gonna take
One
another
to
6.
And then I'm gonna step back into the doorway.
Alright, boom, boom, boom. All 3 of them are on the ground now. That was fast.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna step back in the doorway and pass my turn.
alright, Dalgron.
Dahlgren's going to cast Fairy Fire.
Oh wait, you got one of the Manicores targeted. Air clear targets for you. Got it.
It's a 20-foot cube, so
You're just gonna get the 2 right there. You don't need to throw the.
yeah, I can't see the other one. So can it reach the other one?
No.
Okay, then I'll just get these 2 here.
Yeah. Jingo.
Dexterity saving throws.
They both
They
failed.
both failed.
So now they're glowing too.
The like a blue flame color. And then can use a. Let me see. That was a spell. Can I still cast spiritual weapon as a bonus action, or is that 2 spells? Does it count as 2
spiritual
spells?
weapons is a spell.
So it's 2 spells. I'll have to wait next turn then.
Yeah,
Then that's it.
Jingo's bad pun sense was tingling.
Bad pun sense. Bad pun
Yeah.
sense.
Yep.
He
All right,
likes
well,
bad
this one's
puns.
gonna flop around for a second, and then it's gonna stand up from its freaking attack, turn around, and just look right at S and start trying to eat him. I think it's gonna claw, and then try to claw again. Ooh, scratches you across the shoulder for 4 points of damage, and then it looks down and tries to bite you in the shin. It's like rawr, and it misses.
Oh, and when he started within my spore reach, I want to shoot some spores at him.
Give him some spore love.
Not that this ever works. I fails.
It's like you should mark that in the calendar or something.
All right.
Actually worked.
This never works. Oh, he fails.
Sorry, I got excited.
Oh wait. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
And it's gonna say, "Fancy, get over here. Get in here and help me eat this thing quickly." Kind of moves over a little. making some room for his friend to come in. And this one gets up, makes his way over to here. Let me take the prone off. They're still glowing. And also tries to claw at S. Scratching, can't get through his armor, and then trying to bite him. Kind of roughs him up a little bit with the bite, but doesn't penetrate his armor.
Like trying to open a soup can without a can opener.
It's like banging it on a rock. I'm banging it on a rock. Marley.
Well, Marley's going to begin to move back forward. He thinks S has got this well in hand. He seems to be doing some damage to him. He'll move up to here, pulling his wand of magic missiles, as the spinster likes to say, the wand, and he's going to get a charge of magic missile to the face.
It's for a good cause. Caw-caw, caw-caw.
Yeah, for good cause. As a bonus action, I'm going. Yeah, no, I think we're good. We're good right now. We're good. But S could use, possibly, he may need. I don't know, but I'm going to give him some bardic inspiration.
So,
Always a nice thing.
when you cast your magic missiles from your wand, does it look like 9 of them come flying out because you got mirror image? How's that look?
Yeah. Yeah, but only 3 of them hit.
Right.
So a wizard would go, wait a
Still
minute,
pretty
those other
wicked
6
looking.
missed. Yeah. Yeah, it looks good.
All right. I'm gonna move up to here, and take a clear shot at fancy footwork there with decaying reach. Which is he prone or
Double
something?
sevens. You had advantage.
They're
Oh,
glowing.
because of fairy fire.
That's
That's why.
See, that's why we use fantasy grounds, because we could just forget about all that crap. And once you put it
Right,
on it, you're just like totally whatever. Just go with it.
Yeah.
That's usually what I do. It's usually accurate.
Then I'll move back behind S.
Then you go
It's your
again.
turn again.
I'm gonna do the exact same thing. This time I'm gonna hit though. See, that worked. Oh, jeez.
Decaying reaches, it just doesn't have any oomph to it. All right. Shoulder high. Well, it's a little crowded out there at the moment. So, this Manicore says, we're not using the optional hit cover rule. He's going to come over here and take his -5s to hit on S with his tail spikes. Actually, I think, is the one in front of Orag closed?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, so S is the one getting the tail spikes at a -5. Because there's a bunch of shit in front of him. A large creature. Tail spike. No way. I'm just hoping for that magical crit, you know what I mean?
20, yep.
Oh, so. And, oh, he's on the ground. What's his movement? Where'd it go? 30. Yeah, that's about as far as he can move. Actually, I think he might still be back here just a little bit. All right, Dalgron.
All right. Dahlgren can see him again,
Yeah,
so he's going to try to.
he's like
He's gonna,
slinging tail spikes, trying to get him at S.
yeah, he's going to try to hit him with the Sacred Flame again, since he's taken that a couple times. See if 3 times is a charm. And it is.
He doesn't know where it's coming from. There, the priest is around.
And then, since that was a cantrip, he is going to bonus action the Spiritual Weapon and put it right there to the left of S and hit this Mana Core Fancy Footwork with it.
Roll to hit him. That is a hit.
And then that's the end of Dahlgren's turn.
All right, so as I hear S slashes up and this thing crashes against the door as it lands, and he's busy fighting. I'm going to move up and around to there. And then now that I can see him, not going to be targeting him anymore, target him. So I draw out my dagger. And am I able to use a cunning action or something to draw out both weapons, my rapier and my dagger?
No, that would be the. There's a feat
so
for
I'm
that.
just gonna.
Yeah, there's a feat for that.
I'm just gonna draw out the
Dual
dagger this
wielding or
round
something, I think it's called.
and try to stabby stab. So let me put this in my main hand then.
$17 is a hit.
All right, so he also has Persian. So let me.
Oh.
There it is. S strippy poison. He fails. Takes a little bit more makeup for the lack of damage as I barely slice into it.
At least somebody's using S as poison.
Yeah, though this is. It's one chance, Fancy. Don't let me down.
Oh God.
Well, Fancy is gonna think it's strong or something, and it's gonna try to do the old shove action.
Ooh, it's gonna take some spores damage first, maybe.
Ah,
Nope. Never mind.
that's what you get for saying it's going to take it, right? What was it doing? Oh, I'm gonna do a strength check. Where's that button? I was looking for the button. This button. 23? You're a dick. This is whole action? He tries to push you back. He's like, "Rrr!" He was trying to get to Orag because he's mad at Orag because he just poisoned him. He's like, "Rah!" He's trying to get in the door. He's trying to push you back, but you just like
He's not mad
lay
at
his
the tin can
shoulder.
that he can't seem to hit.
Yeah, I mean, he's just like banging on a freaking. It's like banging on a parking meter or a parking stump. I mean,
Marley is just, giddy with excitement over how he can't fail with this wand, and he's like pew 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 pew, and he gives him that one and that one and that one. And he's disappointed because it didn't really do what he thought. He's gonna kind of hide over here behind this statue And we're not using the alternate hide rules, but that's okay.
What's
no,
the alternate
yeah,
hide
never mind.
rules?
Oh, I thought you just said something a minute ago about not using the alternate cover, whatever.
Hitting cover in.
Hitting cover
Oh,
rules.
hitting cover.
The optional hitting cover rules. Which can be fun to some degree. Too much crap. Dodging? Shockwing?
Actually, I think it's gonna come up here and try to attack around the door at Fancy Footwork. Oh, I can't see it from there, actually, can it? Now that it's
Yeah.
there.
Go there.
So, yeah, it'll fly over there.
How big is this creature? Small?
It's small.
You only
Yeah, I
can hit
mean,
with
it could
spiritual weapon.
it could kind of be above S, if it wants. It can fly, remember? So
Oh yeah, that's true. So yeah, let's just let's
wherever you want it. I mean,
yeah,
to
there is
me, it
fine,
would.
and then we can
Yeah, we could
he's
just
above
jack him
S.
up a little. So we'll say he's 10 feet up.
Yeah,
He's just like
sounds good.
right above him. So
All
we'll
right.
we'll give the half like that for now. Well, it might make it hard for you to target.
Oh my gosh.
It's a 2 and a 1.
That's not gonna hit. That's not gonna hit either. Oh my gosh. Well,
What's
that
its
that wasn't super helpful.
fulminating wings? 20-foot radius burst.
He's done.
I think if you kill them by more than 10 points of damage, they automatically do the fulminating wings just because they explode like a.
He could have flown through their space. They're 2 sizes larger.
Yeah, he could have buzzed
So he
out
could have
there.
flown to the other side and fulminating wing all 3 of them.
Maybe
Like,
next turn.
He thinks about it this turn and he says, "Damn it, my intelligence is only a 3." It takes me a while.
Bzz.
And Morkel's telling him what to do, and he's not much smarter. So
Takes me a while. Well, I guess Magical Gate can see Shockwing 10, right? Up there floating around.
yep.
I don't think he's gonna try to eat him. The other one ate the other one. He's like, eat him, it was pretty tasty, I think. I don't remember. My wisdom's low, too. Scratches him. All right, here we go with the bite. Let's see if he can eat him.
Normally I'd sentinel that, but I'm using my bow.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Matter of fact, did you say you have your bow in your hand?
I do.
It's like
I haven't had a turn since.
it looks at your bow and it looks at this thing in its hand and it runs off this direction with it.
Can I punch it?
Can you take an unarmed as a? I don't think you can use a. I think you need a weapon, don't
not.
you? I think you have to have a weapon. Like maybe if you had a claw or something, but.
Can I spit at him? He's trying to run away.
I will allow you to spit regularly as a free action. How's that?
All
Like,
right.
get away from me, you foul beast.
And S is going to thank Delgron for the lovely fairy fire, and then swoop down and pick up his blade that he tried to not chop Morkel's foot off with, and go to town on Fancy Footwork, trying to remove some of those feet.
I'm gonna have him over here because he's eating him. Ooh. And he dies.
Perfect. Then S is gonna run on in.
You hurt that guy right down to his manticore.
And I am gonna chop this guy.
Oh, it was
And I'm
almost a
gonna use my
crit.
bardic inspiration that Marley gave me. That's a D8, you said?
Yes.
It's a 15 hit.
Probably. Let's see. It does.
Perfect. Then I'm gonna trip attack. And I want to knock this guy prone.
He totally. S does some kind of roundhouse, freaking like low freaking spin kick, flips all of his legs out from under him. And Marley,
Where's he going anyway? What's going on up here? You boy, we're gonna get. Oh, Marley steps right out here in the room.
Marley's got a light source. We like it.
Yeah, and if he didn't have this freaking longsword stuck to his hand, he'd pull out his longbow. But instead, he will continue to. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna burn another slot on the wand.
One Julio.
Juan Julio. I could name it Julio. Man, these things are tough.
What's 3 in Spanish?
Tres?
Juan Tres, because it's always 3 magic missiles.
Juan Tres. Juan Tres to Juan de Tres. Yeah, I think that's it.
Orag.
All
It's
right, so
prone, just FYI.
prone to do what?
It is prone to lay on the ground.
Man, you're
Is-
just on it tonight. You're just
He was.
Got the wit on high today. Yes. All right, so I'm going to move here,
He must have
25 feet.
You must have spent the last 3 or 4 hours with your wife. That's why.
And
Get the wit going.
now I'm going to pull out my rapier, switch my dagger to my offhand, and start with a little rapier action. Dagger's rapier, but this is dagger's rapey, but this one's rapier.
Ah, you still hit. As you run him through.
I
And
missed
since
by
I
1 hit point.
went through all the trouble, I'm going to
Yeah.
throw the offhand dagger.
Is that gonna be
We're like, watch where that goes. I need it back.
throws it off into the darkness over there.
Clang, clang, clang.
Ding, clang, ding.
Lands in a pile of shit.
Morkel will just kind of peer around the door, see what he can see.
He sees this
realizing-
thing like eating your freaking mold. It's like
You bastard!
it's spitting out moldy wings and stuff. Looks up at you. Oh,
Oh, come on. God.
you getting worse.
Good. Yeah, right? I think
I
these
mean-
dice are cursed. I'm gonna change my color.
That's why you didn't change your color at all. You just black dye. You know you can buy your own dice now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just saying. All right, this Shockwing, I'm gonna say, shocks this guy as he eats it down, and then disappears.
Like a capacitor still holding onto that charge.
All right, Dahlgren's gonna move on up in here.
It chokes on its proboscis.
25 feet to there.
Where'd your... There it goes. There's a little 5-foot circle there or something that's weird.
Oh, that was my spiritual weapon.
Oh, okay. Here, you can deal with both of those.
25. He'll move it to there. Then, clear my targets. He's gonna sacred flame this manicore. If I can find it, where'd it go? Oh my, there it is. Jesus. Too many spells. And he's going to fail that.
Hotkey.
I don't think they've made a save yet, have they?
No.
They did against Morkel.
Oh, that one time.
And then he's going to smack him with that spiritual weapon too.
Ooh.
Bad kitty.
And wave bye-bye.
Uh-huh. And you guys also get the old little dance. So 3 dead manticores. That was a little easier than I think you thought it was going to be.
Oh yeah. Once we were able to funnel them in, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Would have been very
was
different
only-
if they were flying around up it and we were trying to
Yeah.
this giant room with nothing to hide behind.
just dodging.
Getting tail spiked.
Yeah.
I think people probably do that, don't they?
Picking up my dagger.
Searching the place.
Refilling it with poison.
Yeah, do these manticores have anything on them?
There's like the clothing and stuff that they're using for bedding. You like start poking around and S like pulls up a like a shirt and there's a like a pendant pinned to the shirt. It's like really nice. It's got like a bloodstone on it. The pendant does. He's like, "Ooh, look! I found a pendant."
The protection against manticores.
It didn't work so well for whoever had it.
There, you also find a wooden flute. There's a like stuffed down and still tied to a like the hip of a skeleton is a pouch, a belt with a pouch, and it's got some coins still dwindling in there. There's a nice chain shirt that one of the manicores was using for a pillow. And a flail. So I'm gonna throw all that stuff in the party sheet. Party sheet inventory. Parcel. Manicore den. Oh, not the whole freaking story entry, just the parcel. Doop. Silver necklace. Oh, the silver necklace has the bloodstone pendant on it. Okay, I get it. And it's jeweler. Is jewelry supposed to have 2 L's? It doesn't look right.
We stop here for a short rest. It's not super critical, but
Sure.
Sure.
And there's a few coins that I'll let you guys split up.
Nice.
Dahlgren, during this
Pile the
short,
bodies of the manticores up against that door.
Dragon mode.
Please.
Pile them up. Like, we are Spartans!
Just prevent others from coming in that direction if they're coming in behind us.
We got 4 doors in this room to check, huh?
Let's go south.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna look for secret doors up here. It's the only place that doesn't match the rest of it.
Right, it does look like there should be a secret door, but you won't find shit up there.
Okay.
Except for my pins where I got the Manicore sounds ready to go. See?
Will we be able to
Dahlgren,
make a
can
short
you
rest here?
ritual detect magic?
Yeah, I can do that. Cast as a ritual.
Yeah, while we're taking this, we'll take an hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes out here, and if any of
An
this
S
stuff is
rest.
magic, yeah, let S rest. You can look over these 3 things if I need to identify any one of them.
Pull out the orange slices and Capri Suns. Pass them
Mhm.
around.
The orange slices and the Capri Sun. Well, before you guys get too comfortable, somebody comes wandering around like they own the place. As these 2 doors open, and a big old nasty, smelly, stanky troll runs into the room and looks around at the Manicores and looks at you guys and goes, "Rah!" Because he's a troll, right?
Okay.
And we're gonna roll initiative again. This button right over here should be connected to that button, but close enough.
Show me your badge. 6th badge. That'll stop him.
All right, let's check if it has been 20 minutes. So if he had any effects that needed to expire or whatever. What's
Yeah, I had the spiritual weapon. It's gone.
Marley,
Bart-
you can take Bardic Inspiration off me.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
used.
yeah.
I got it. I'm right there. Boop.
Okay.
All right, so Orag, you're like polishing your boot. I don't know what you're doing while you're on your short rest, but suddenly these 2 doors open and a troll jumps in. He looks around and he just goes, "Rawr!" What do trolls
Alright, so I'm
speak?
gonna
Giant. Does anyone speak giant? I can do anywho. Where's the button?
no.
He doesn't speak common. Like
Alright, and you
Brig
said it's clear
Mucklebone.
he is not gonna be impressed by our badges, right? He's attacking us.
He says something in giant that if you guys translated it, it would be
Well, yes, that's exactly what we smell. Thank you.
We got the rat cheese already. We're good.
Yeah, we got some.
Alright, so I'm going to shoot this thing.
you like reach over, you pick up your bow, you're like, "Whoa, there's a troll coming in."
I was just trying to figure out some way to get advantage, but I don't have one, so I'm just gonna shoot it and do a little bit of
Inspiration.
damage.
Inspiration. I mean,
I was late, so. Alright, so it's a warning shot. And then I'm going to.
you know, other people can give you inspiration too. So.
Alright.
Oh, the tokens need to
30
be
and do
locked.
my little cunning action just to slide a little bit more. 10 more feet. And just sort of lean up against the doorway here and not really hiding, but just sort of taking a little bit of cover, hoping he'll go to S. I'm going to drop the bow over there in the corner.
It seems like the grid on this map is a little weird, right? I mean, the walls are 10 feet thick almost, right? 8 feet thick. The doors are 5 feet thick. Marley.
Once again, Marley casts mirror image on himself and takes a couple of steps that way. Let's see. Let's see what you got, Mr. Troll. And that was an action. And do I have a? No, I don't. You know what I am gonna do because I can. Mantle of Inspiration. So, Morkel, do you still have temp points?
Yeah, I'm
I
good.
don't want to overwrite your stuff.
It
It
shouldn't.
won't.
Wait a
It
minute.
won't.
It won't?
No.
So I'm going to use a Bardic Inspiration slot to use Mantle of Inspiration. Doing that for everybody who doesn't have it, and everybody can immediately move up to their speed, I think.
Yep, using
Yep.
your reaction. So if
Yep.
you want to use your
Using
reaction.
your reaction. If you wish to move, you can do so right now up
And
to
that's
your
a
speed.
bonus action, just like your.
That's a bonus action, yes. So I track it all because you're using a Bardic Inspiration slot.
Mhm.
So even though that says there's 4 of them, look up on my sheet there at the top. I've used 3 of my Bardic Inspirations, so that makes the 3rd one.
Well, this troll definitely wants to eat one of you.
So nobody wanted to move, I take it.
I
Okay.
guess not.
We can move where?
You
I
can move
missed that.
as your reaction. You can move up to 30 feet, up to
I
your
would move
movement
straight to the
speed.
troll.
Up to your movement speed.
I would move straight to the troll.
Yeah, and if he's moving, I'm going to move up as well then.
I'm fine.
I just want to move up a little bit.
All right, I guess
Wait, Dalgron's moving towards the monster?
yeah.
Yeah, everybody else went up, so I kind of snuck up a little bit.
So the troll's like, rah,
Well, it's not one of us
it just
planning this week.
kind of steps around you and still goes after Marley.
That's fine. Oh, I can't use.
He's got a
my
purty
reaction.
mouth.
Multi attack, 3 attacks, 1 with its bite and 2 with its claws. All right, so it comes swing. Actually, I think it will, as it goes by, just kind of claw at S with one of its claws, like just scratches S across his cheek as it goes by for
Nasty.
9 points of damage. You can smell this funk, like meat that's been left out for a few days. It hasn't quite like gone totally rancid, but whatever that smell is close to that smell. The second claw, he tries to grab at Marley, one of Marley's. He just grabs at one of them. And he goes to eat. He like drags it to him, and one of the images disappears. And it's like, "Urgh." And then it tries to bite one of the other images. Hopefully, it's Marley's. But that's what mirror image is good for. As it bites Marley.
Oh,
Crunch! Ugh. For bad breath, 7 points of damage, which you absorbed. All right, Morkel.
All right. It's so. Now I don't know if I need to roll for this. Is this a regular troll or an internet troll?
It is
Nice.
It is a Reddit troll, the worst kind.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna decaying reach this guy then.
So if you guys need to take a BP real quick or whatever, we're gonna go until this troll dies, and then we're gonna call it.
All right.
So
And I
if you
will
get a
move over here.
P or whatever,
Yeah, I can
Behind
hold it.
S.
well, I think it's gonna go past 9:30. That's why I'm giving you the heads up.
All right, there was the reason why Dahlgren had to move up because you guys were running out of bless range. So he's going to cast bless, and since he's out of first level slots, he's going to cast it at second level and hit everybody.
I just want to point out that I had to put these mounds and stuff in. This room would have been just so blah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And the bones that are scattered around the edge of the room here and there, those are me. Click, 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 stamp, 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 stamp.
Mhm.
That's nice. Yeah.
All right. So let's get the Sunblade going.
Oh shit, this poor troll. Oh, it's radiant, it's not fire.
This thing has a decent AC.
Not that decent.
Not decent enough. So I am going to trip attack.
You're getting low on. How many
It's
of
my
those
last
do you get?
one.
Like 6 now or 7 or something?
I have 4, and that was
Those
my
at 4.
knock him prone. Okay, good. That's it.
He hits his head on the ground.
No action.
Starts to regenerate the knot. Oh, nice. Maybe we'll get done at break time. Oh, you stab him. 15 points of damage. And another hit. You just Darth Vader stabbing this thing with your lightsaber. Sunblade.
Somebody light this thing on fire.
Alright, Marley, you look down, you got this like troll slime
Curse!
on your arm where it tried to bite you. It didn't penetrate your flesh though.
I curse this longsword. And I swing the longsword at him and do that.
Crit with it. You hit armor
Should have
class
been using it earlier.
That's
27.
pretty pathetic.
12 points of damage?
Yeah, two 10-siders. Yeah, it's below
Average?
average. Well, actually, it's average. Yeah. Hey, that's pretty fucking good, man. Marley inspires himself. That's all he can do right now.
Marley
All right.
inspires himself. How's
Uh,
that look? How's that look? I'm just asking. What does he do? Is there a nipple involved?
I do the Robert Plant hair flip from Led Zeppelin. Baby,
All right.
baby, baby.
All right, Morcal, what's he up to?
all right. Morkel will step back a couple steps so that he's got a clear shot at this troll.
Well, this troll
But
has his reaction, doesn't he?
probably.
Oh.
right.
Although he doesn't have a 10-foot reach, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, good. So
Just Morkel
I'm
takes a step back. He's like, okay.
he's a little concerned there for a second. I'm gonna ready decaying reach for when the troll stands up. I'll hit him with that.
It's like some Slim Shady and shit. All right, or this thing's laying on the ground, flopping around like a tuna fish sandwich.
All right, I'm going to move up
I don't know. I don't know where
Used to
tuna fish
working with-
sandwich came from.
beside S, take my normal spot. And as S attacks, I'm going to lash out with my rapier.
24. Stab him right in the buttocks. Ooh, 20 points of damage. He's like, roar!
And then I'm just gonna slide back one.
When you
And
do, you realize you have troll rump roast on your rapier. Like his
I'm gonna
ass
look out
cheek.
the door real quick, see if there's anything else coming.
You see the rest of his family coming down the hallway. No,
Little baby
you
trolls.
don't see anything. Dalgron. No, this
He's
is the
still
baby troll. It's mom and dad. This is the baby.
Nice.
They're both
he's still prone,
they're
right?
both two-headed troll ogres. Yeah.
Yeah, he's prone.
Yeah, he's still prone.
So Dahlgren will do the same thing as Morcal and ready Scorching Ray for when he stands up.
All right. Well, he's going to look around. See everybody holding these spells. Scratch
Stay on
his
the
head
ground.
for a second. And he can stand up. So let's see. Since he's only got a few hit points. Oh, he did regenerate, so that helped.
I guess
All right.
Morcal's first.
Yeah, Markel. He fails. Oh no, he dodged. I thought it was a save.
Is
Go
that it?
ahead.
All right. I got 3 of them here. Helps if I
Alright.
target him, right?
Yeah, well, 18 is a hit.
And the second one. Oh. Last one hit him. Oh, horrible. Horrible.
Oh, my rolling is rolling off, rubbing off on you.
Yeah, but it is fire. It is fire though. So.
Yeah, it is fire damage.
Well, as he's getting up, he takes a swipe at S,
Okay.
missing S, and then he kind of leans back and tries to grab at Marley with his claws.
I'm gonna sentinel him.
He didn't attack. He didn't attack Marley.
What
He
did he
attacked
do?
his mirror image.
Well, he made an attack. Whatever. Doesn't say when he hits a target.
Right.
He makes an attack.
And then I don't know. You swipe at him, and he reflexively just lurches at you and tries to bite you. As Rawr! When he connects, he like grabs your arm as you swung your sword at him, and he gives you a little love bite on your arm. 6 points of damage. And I think that's it. Top of round 7, Dalgron.
Dahlgren's going to do the same thing. Take some shots at him with the.
Burn his ass.
Where did it go? Oh, I'm missing. There it is. Here we go.
That's a hit. 11 points. It's a miss.
Hit him, hit him, hit him. Damn it.
No, Merkel, you gotta do something. You gotta
Kill him, kill him.
You gotta. Yes.
That should do it.
Yes.
Nice.
And he can't regain hit points.
Let's see. Pass your turn. It does. Just skips right over him.
Nice. Yeah, it should have been fired too. Excellent. So I'm going to shut these doors.
And
I should have used my inspiration on that last.
yeah,
Yeah,
well,
right.
it was a short
Reaction.
session. Short session.
Didn't-
Short
He
session.
never reached Marley on that. So Yay.
Yay! So we are gonna call a short session because I'm on vacation and I'm
Nice.
heading north in the morning and I want to get some sleep because it's a long morning train ride, freaking car ride to the train station.
Well,
and
have fun.
Well, I'm gonna say goodnight to the stream. Let's see, should we go raid somebody anyways? Since we're a little
Sure.
early, it might be a different little crowd out there.
Are we back next Tuesday or the
Yeah,
following week?
yeah. No, just the weekend I'm gone, so nothing
Okay.
Friday or Saturday. I mean,
Manicure is still doing his Friday.
yeah,
Okay.
Manicure's
Campfires
still
is
doing
still
his.
just not streaming. I'll record it and it'll get posted.
All right, we're gonna go raid Fury Fate because she needs some raid love. So stick around for a second. You'll raid one of the friends of the stream. She's playing some video game, but she needs some chat love for a little bit. So let's go raid her, and we're gonna say goodnight to everybody. See you guys. Bye bye. We'll see you in a week.